Greetings, adventurers. Welcome back to another RPG a Day 2021 video. Today's prompt, pardon me, the main prompt was memory. And I was thinking about that, and memory sort of like led me to think about nostalgia and how we look back upon our gaming history. And I won't go into it too much, but as I've spoken about it before, but I very, very clearly remember my first ever proper tabletop role-playing experience. I covered it in a video last year, and I think once or twice before, actually, very repetitive. And how the memory of that first game will always be stuck in my mind, in my memory, because it was so real. It was a game, well, the first time I'd ever played a role-playing game. I'd rolled up the character that night, and my friend Chris just ran a scenario, something he made up on the fly. But it was the first and only real time that this has ever happened, where we sat at the table in his house and everything just literally just faded away, and I was seeing, in the mind's eye, what my character was seeing, and I could see it so clearly. It's never quite done the same thing to me again, probably because it was my first ever session, and that always brings back, I look back on that and I think of such great memories, a great experience. Other games have had similar sort of moments. Whether we're talking about certain instances or characters or NPCs. My friend Chris also ran a short-lived Call of Cthulhu campaign that he wrote himself, that all dealt with an evil villain, a cultist of Cthulhu, whose name was Carl Osterby. And somehow that name just sticks in my memory so much, and I think of those games and the cool times we had, the gaming we had at school. After we left school, a couple of years later, we used to play MERP, Middle Earth roleplay, using the Rolemaster system on sunny summer afternoons at my parents' house. And some of the games in that were just, it was he was running it, it was myself, my friend Jay, and a person we should call AD, who you may have heard of in other videos in not so distant past, and we had a campaign that ran for basically an entire summer, really, I think, or a good chunk of it, that was just awesome. And the memories of that still sitting here, and I have similar sort of things. Well, I could just go on and on. I look back, and while probably most gaming sessions or campaigns sort of fail to be retained, they disappear into the fog, there are certain ones that really stand out and will never go away. And when I'm even more of a old man, I'll be thinking of those sessions, and I'll be sort of like replaying them in my head. Because while a gaming session might be there for 4 hours, or a campaign might, keep you and your friends entertained for a summer, those cool memories never go anywhere. And you can always think back and remember those gaming sessions, even if for some reason you can't game anymore. The sessions you had are up here. And while some people will remember holidays that they've been on, or dates that they've been on with their significant other, or what have you, those of us that are into hobby gaming will remember those games, whether it's role-playing or wargaming or what have you. You'll have those cool moments up here that you can live on forever. And that's one of the cool things about role-playing games. Not only do you get to live in a fantastical world or a science fiction world for a few hours every week, but you build a host of memories that most people will never be able to have. And you can always look back on those memories and enjoy. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope that didn't ramble too much. If you enjoyed the vid, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for me. That would be really great. I'd love to hear your thoughts. You know, what game sessions really stand out in your memory from the past. There may be quite recent ones, there might be old ones. Maybe you can't game anymore for some reason. But if not, what was your favourite game session that you keep thinking about? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing your comments and your vids. Until next time, guys, take care and good gaming.